not saying that this is definitive, but there is something interesting about how this judge was born the same year JFK was assassinated. His father worked for, a department or group in the government where they were implementing policies of LBJ and doing all these like social programs. And people believe that Lyndon B. Johnson was involved with the assassination, as well as maybe some members of the Kennedy family. And that's why when Trump, maybe why when Trump said he read that, and once people find out the truth, they're going to be really upset. It's like really, not good what happened, because I don't think it's so much about LBJ. I mean, yes, definitely that too, his own vice president, but also if it's members of his family that were involved in the assassination attempt, that's going to be earth-shattering that his own family could do that to him. Not to mention to RFK, finding out that maybe members of his family, that some of them, their descendants, might still be living today, or even them, were involved in this, could be earth-shattering to him. So I think that is part of the reason why they're keeping that stuff. But this guy, this judge, was born the same year as that. His father was technically kind of working for LBJ, and he ruled on things in the past that were blocking the truth from coming out. And this is one of the biggest things, was the Osama bin Laden. People wanted to know that he was for sure dead, because it felt like a sense of victory. Like, okay, great, they bombed us, they attacked our buildings, and did something that devastated the country, especially in New York. And we got them back, and we retaliated and won. But people wanted that closure. And for them, this judge to deny the people that over, respect of the religion of the enemy is disrespectful to Americans, or at least that's how Americans have viewed it. So this judge is kind of interesting that he's this type of guy. He's trying to do these things that go against what the American people want. He's ruling on things that go against what the American people want. And then they came out with the Freedom of Information Act, and he said, no, this is a national security issue, but there's nothing that you're securing because the bad guys already been taken out. This is just giving the American people closure. And he ruled and said, no, we're not giving you that closure. So there's something fishy going on here. There's something where this judge is tied to, other members of the government. Some of them might be rooted back to the JFK assassination itself. And, who knows, maybe his family line goes back to being involved in that whole thing, and that's where he got to this position. Or maybe he's trying to continue on the agenda that LBJ and people like that had at that time, and that are trying to defy what Trump is doing.